Hi everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of my presentation regarding my motor vehicle accidents. Okay, and these are criminal activities, and I hold all these entities accountable. All right. Hit and run motor vehicle accident rear-ended while waiting at a stoplight. Okay. The Canadian system, they executed their next plan. Everything they came with, I had evidences to prove. They had to do something drastic. And I honestly, only God I can say. Only God. Because everything they do is like God was always a step ahead of them. So everything they did, I had proof to show that they were actually performing criminal activities. Never expected this. Now, what's gonna happen next? Wasn't expecting this at all. Okay. Drove my vehicle for the first time on July 2nd, 2019, since my visit to the imaging clinic on June 27th, 2019. Since I'm not working, I hardly go out, especially at my injured right hand and all that. So I do less driving, right? So I had to take a friend, my friend, her name is Princess, and we were waiting at a stoplight. Princess asked if I could take her somewhere. Okay. Yeah, because I had a bigger vehicle. She came by and I took her. On our return to my house, I was about like say 5 minutes away. My friend and I were waiting for the light to change green. We were the third vehicle, right, in our lane waiting. My vehicle was rear-ended in a hit and run. I believe that my location was tracked. Technology, that is technology. Yes, this country has all the equipment where technology is concerned, and also my company I used to work with, Bell Mobility Technology Company. Okay, so it could be for whatever means. It could be tracking by phone and my location was tracked. It could be that maybe there was a tracker on my vehicle. It could be a drone tracking, whatever. I just believe that there was a tracking system there. Yeah, my location was tracked. Okay. Eye opener. The paramedics refused to take us to the hospital. My friend and I sought medical attention, but only Princess received assistance. Yeah. We went to the hospital on our own. Can you imagine? She received x-ray, ultrasound, and CAT scan. The medical system refused to examine me, and I didn't know why. Okay? Here, this was from a show. I either like to watch this little series on the television, Bob Hart's Abishola. Nice little show, right? And this was a spoof. I took a picture of her. She's a nurse in the show, and her son skipped school, and her phone was able to inform her that her son wasn't at school. So she, yeah, tracked her son and found him. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Similar to what I believe I went through. Okay. Please feel free to read. Okay. All right. I wrote, mother using her cell phone to track her child who was not at school. Canadian system is well designed to find people anywhere, any time if necessary. Okay. Motor vehicle accident of July 2nd, 2019 occurred at 3:56 p.m. Please make note of that time of day. It's very important. Yeah. 3:56 p.m. Okay. My friend and I, there were two of us in the vehicle, Princess and myself, right? The paramedics refused to transport us to the hospital, right? And we went on our own, and I realized that my friend was examined, including CAT scan and all that, x-ray, ultrasound, and the medical doctors refused to examine me. I made several attempts and was rejected everywhere I went. Okay. There's damage to mostly the driver's side. The trunk was also dented in. The trunk door had to be replaced during repairs, right? The hit and run vehicle had no paint, right? This is paint, right? This information, this example was taken from the internet. No paint was on the vehicle. All right, no pain at all. When the person hit us, we went forward in the vehicle. We were the third vehicle waiting at the stoplight, and we were thrown forward in our vehicle. And then when I looked behind, I saw the person reversing, black person reversing, and took the next lane, the turn lane, to enter onto another street. Okay, it was really, I was really shocked. I tried to get the license plate of the, but I was just so confused at the time. But someone called it in. Someone called it in. Not sure why the paramedics refused us, but as we go along, I realized that I thought it was just an accident, but I was deliberate. It was a deliberate act. I didn't get it then. It was deliberate. Okay. Please feel free. The driver's side, on the left side, we drive on the left side. My side got most hit, as you can see here. Okay. And then the police came on the scene. The fire truck came on the scene. The police came on the scene also, and thank God someone was able to call in the license plate. Okay, and so the police obtained certain information, and that's what we got at the scene. Okay, there were two policemen, and Princess and I were separated to be questioned. Okay, okay. See, accident, 2nd of July 2019, and failed to remain, FTR. Okay, so please feel free to pause and read. We got information. Okay, the vehicle wasn't stolen. We got information, so I will believe I have a case. Okay, please feel free to read. The William Holzer Health Civic Hospital, the paramedics from that hospital denied my friend and I they deny us transportation. They refused to take us to the hospital on July 2nd. That was a surprise. I thought that was a surprise, right? It says here, seek medical treatment immediately. This was from a website. Another way that you can avoid car accident injuries is to seek medical treatment as soon as you can after you are in an accident. Okay, we were examined in the vehicle, in the ambulance, right, and confirmed that that my blood pressure was high for the first time, that is, but was told it was expected since I was just involved in a motor vehicle accident, right? Nothing to worry about, right? But the paramedics went on to say that there was a tow truck waiting along the side. So the paramedics told us that it was not worth us paying $500 to for my vehicle to be towed. I just live 5 minutes up the road. If anything, I should, if I'm in any pain, I could visit the hospital, right? My friend and I, were told if we feel worse, we could go for medical attention. Ambulance stayed aside in the gas station and watched as we drove away in our vehicle. The thing is, the police also came in. The police did something that was a bit disturbing. He came in with a picture to ask us if that looked like the guy. It was a black guy, but anyway, I couldn't identify the person. So the person agreed that we should my vehicle could still drive, so I could just drive it home, just live 5 minutes up the road. Okay, wow. Okay, not understanding the procedures. I just think it was wrong, but I didn't know that I would be refused. I could have an injury. I don't know. Everything happened so fast, Okay. After a while, I was the one who went for the collision report at the police station. Yeah. I paid for it, I retrieved it. Okay. It has the name of the person and all that, and then it also stated vehicle 1, $500. Their damage was estimated, and where the damage was for my vehicle, it was vehicle number 2. It was over 4,000 worth of damages. Okay, all right. So please feel free knowing that I got the collision report for the hit and run accident, which occurred at 3:56 p.m. Bear in mind again, 3:56. Okay, all right. Accident report, July 2nd, 2019. All right. Please feel free to pause and review. Yes, this was enlarged from the collision report, and it was enlarged for a reason, because just want to show you. Okay, vehicle number 1 it said vehicle 2 was driving northbound. I don't understand if it's just maybe a way of saying things, but I wasn't driving. I was actually at the stoplight. Here's a stoplight. I was actually at a stoplight, and I was a third vehicle at the stoplight. First vehicle, second vehicle, third vehicle at the stoplight. I wasn't moving, waiting for the light to change to green. Okay, we're all waiting. All right, so vehicle number 1, right, as it says, rear-ended vehicle number 2, right, failure to remain at scene. So vehicle number 1, after I deliberately hit my vehicle, reversed, and then they went into this line, and then they made a right and sped off. Okay, so just brought that up so you can get an idea of what took place on the day July 2nd, 2019. Okay, I've also enlarged this part also because I got this report, I think in 2019, thereabout, or 2020. I actually went, as I said, and I paid for the report. However, I thought all the information was there. I think I took things for granted or didn't understand everything, right? But I ran into Princess, the person who was my friend who was in the vehicle with me on July 2nd, 2019, and she was the one who had asked me to take her somewhere. You understand? I haven't heard from Princess in a long time. We both went to the lawyer's office and all that, right? And during COVID, we were out of touch and all that. So I actually saw her last year November, and then I asked her how her case was going, and she said there's no case. I said, what do you mean? And she said, oh, they said that they have no record of her ever being at the scene of the accident, or much more to be involved with the accident. Nothing. There's nothing. How can that be? No, you realize that this was geared towards me, and this was deliberate. You will see as you go, as I continue with this. Please bear with me, okay? Princess said there are no accident report. She didn't get any report. She didn't get any summon. The lawyer said there's nothing in the system that she was also involved with in this accident. And when I look at the collision report, you see, it doesn't have any number of persons injured or involved. Nothing here. The police didn't sign. Yeah, okay. This is name of the person or whatever. Fail to remain, careless driving. That's it. Wow. Please stay with me and try to understand my journey. Okay. Thank you. We go ahead again. Okay. I visited a doctor on July 2nd, that same day, right, of the accident, because I was in pain. But it's at the urgent care clinic. I will understand from the urgent care clinic that friends told me that urgent care clinic, if you go there and there's anything, you don't, the hospital is right there. They will send you right in for an x-ray or whatever you need, right? I don't have to go to emergency to wait forever. The urgent care clinic can put you right in. That's why I went to the urgent care clinic and not to the hospital itself. Okay, please feel free to read. I do not know all these things here in blue. I don't know why these doctors like to write things and put things. I do not know what that is, but false representation on my health. Okay, I would just let you know that I was not examined by the doctor for him to be putting out this information. Anyway, if just let you know, I was not examined. I was referred to see a physiotherapist. Okay, all right, that's what the bottom line here is saying. Okay, thank you. Here's the physiotherapist referral form. Okay, and I did make mention that anyone involved in an automotive vehicle accident needs to take several steps to minimize their chances to get good medical recovery and also to get most legal damages. Okay, all right, getting some. July 4th, I got a call from a physiotherapy clinic. I didn't call one. someone called me. Okay, I realized I eventually found that someone that I knew told one of her friend who told her physiotherapist about me, and my number was given. That's how Healtopia got in touch with me. Okay, I thought I was in good hands. Okay, thought I was. So I attended the clinic on that same day. All right. Please feel free to review and read. And next up, another appointment was scheduled for the 8th of July 2019. Thank you. After physiotherapy on July 4, 2019, I was in terrible pain. I visited the Peel Memorial Center, Urgent Care Clinic. They have everything. I didn't know that at the time, else I would have gone there in the first place. Okay, it's called William Ulcer Health Center, right? But I was denied care. The doctor stated that he did not wish to expose me to any unnecessary radiation, but that I should see my family doctor if there were any changes in my health. I didn't want to see my family doctor. Oh no, definitely not. Okay. In the meantime, Princess was at another hospital receiving care CAT scan. This was after her X-ray and ultrasound examination. Princess and I had similar complaints. Yet she was getting attention and I wasn't. Okay. The doctor I saw stated quite a few possibilities that could occur after a rear-ended motor vehicle accident, but I had to wait to see what happened. Can you imagine? Then see my family doctor. I have to wait until things start happening. Really? The doctor also stated that in a rear-ended motor vehicle accident, the brain that flows inside the head would be tossed forward and backward. So why does this doctor refuse to examine me? Okay? Not knowing the system working together. I did not know. Nobody would believe me because honestly, I can't really believe that this was happening, you know? The doctor further stated when a vehicle is at a standstill, the person's body absorbs all the impact. However, when a vehicle is in motion and an accident occurred, the absorption of the impact would be half and half between the person and the vehicle. Without examination, can anyone imagine what I'm going through? I'm in pain and they're refusing me medical care. Wow. Attended imaging clinic on July 5th, 2019 for requisition dated June 15th, right, 2019, 3 weeks prior to motor vehicle accident. Okay. Re-ultrasound and x-ray for chronic wrist swelling. That's what the requisition was about. Okay. This was prior to the motor vehicle accident. Why would motor vehicle accident appear on the results from GDI imaging clinic? Can anyone answer that question? Okay. This requisition was given to me from June 15, 2019. My motor vehicle accident was July 2nd. Oh, yeah. Okay. Why would fracture appear within the results when I knew that I did not re-injure my hand during the motor vehicle accident? All right. This is it. Okay. June 15th. That was a requisition. When I went to GDI clinic, their result says there is comminuted chip fracture of the lateral aspect of the radial styloid process, recent fracture. Can you imagine? Okay, please feel free. See, Dr. Bemo, please feel free. Now you realize why my thing was put off for a week, eh? Wow. So this was the x-ray and this was the result and the ultrasound, sorry, and it did not indicate that I had the covalent tendinosynovitis. The ultrasound did not, okay? Just letting you know, okay? Please feel free to pause and read, okay? I brought it closer for you to see what it says, all right? Please feel free to pause and read, not making up story. Recent fracture. Why did they indicate motor vehicle accident? July 5th. My accident was July 2nd. I saw this on the requisition. When I saw GDI on the 27th of June, it did not indicate any motor vehicle accident. You understand? Yeah. Okay. And again, it says motor vehicle accident here. However, when I went to Dr. Bemo on July 10, 2019, right? There's no record. He did mention fracture because it did say that on it, right? It did mention fracture. However, it did not mention anything about motor vehicle accident. His clinical notes Didn't mention about motor vehicle accident. Wow. All right, please review, please read, okay? Nothing about motor vehicle accident here, okay? New lawyer motor vehicle accident, Neymark Law Firm, received call from Neymark Law Firm on July 5th, 2019. The same day I went to the clinic. My name was given by the acquaintance, the same acquaintance that gave my name to Healtopia. Received call also from Healtopia that I did mention on July 4th, right? I retained the lawyer on July 11th for motor vehicle accident, dated July 2nd. Main reason, that was the main reason. Found later that Neymark Law and Healtopia were affiliated. Yeah, okay? See, July 2nd, for motor vehicle accident, I retained Neymark Law Firm, okay? We'll soon get to that, okay? July 11th, okay? I retained Neymark Law, okay? Courtney Madison had needed information, so she heard that I had other she realized that I had other, cases. So she wanted them. So she wanted information. So I gave her Nicanini Law, WSIB, Benjamin Law, long-term disability, some for Ruta Markin Law, wrongful dismissal. And I will get to those while my cases became separated, okay? I'll get to those in another presentation. We won't cut this. We are dealing right now with motor vehicle accident, okay? Unknown to them, unknown to the system, I guess, or maybe they knew, I don't know, but I had a requisition to see a specialist on July 11th, okay, for Decovine tenosynovitis. I went, and she definitely knew that I needed physiotherapy. I saw Dr. Amanda Murphy, right? She recommended whole hip coverage, because since I wasn't working, but when I went, they said that I must be under 18 or over 65, in other words, to be qualified for treatment. Please feel free to read, okay? Attended another imaging clinic on July 18. Results from Vorden, X-ray, and ultrasound indicated no fracture. X-ray recommended diagnostics ultrasound assessment of tendons to rule out Decovine tenosynovitis. Okay, here it is. This is a requisition because I went to a new doctor, that is the Dr. Malik, and here it says I did tell him about the motor vehicle accident, hoping that I would be examined in a way, right? And he said here on the requisition, history of MVA and Decovine tendonitis, okay? And he indicated ultrasound. It indicated X-ray here, as you can see, and ultrasound. All right. And here are the results. So I did the X-ray the same day when I visited him on July 18, and it did say here no evidence of fracture or dislocation. However, as you can see, Dr. Malik, and you can see X-ray. It's regarding X-ray, okay? And it says here, recommend diagnosis ultrasound assessment of the tendons, rule out Decovine tenosynovitis. So the X-ray realized that it's possible that I have Decovine tenosynovitis. So here, when I went and did the ultrasound the following day, not a week, the following day, as you can see, 18th, 19th, okay, it did indicate motor vehicle accident, and it did say that I have tenosynovitis, okay? I don't know what this is. I'm not the flexor. I have Decovine tenosynovitis. Anyway, this is proof, okay? Please feel free to pause and review. So here, as you can see clearly, the X-ray says no evidence of fracture or dislocation. All right, July 18, X-ray, no evidence. All right, please feel free. I do have more presentation. All right, I trust that you're understanding what I'm explaining to you. Thank you for your time. Okay.